Melissa, it was a marathon night for Council last Thursday as the topic of hiring the Auditor General took center stage. In addition to being a campaign promise for several councillors during last year's election, many residents have called for its reinstatement. But even with this support, Council's decision was a no. The motion was brought forward by Councillor Bill Mara, who wanted to create more transparency and trust with the public. The Office of the Auditor General is not new to Windsor, and there have been continuous calls for its reinstatement since the previous one was fired in 2012. Councillor Eric Kuzmaricek campaigned for reinstatement of the position during his run for council in 2014. He says having an Auditor General would have been a benefit to the city.
I think an independent Auditor General helps us to maximize transparency, maximize accountability, and bring efficiency.
During the meeting, Councillor Paul Borelli made two motions. The first to extend the contract with PricewaterhouseCoopers, the city's current auditor, from 2 to 4 years. But it was the second which changed the tone of the meeting. The motion asked for the city to lobby for a provincial Auditor General who would provide services to the city free of charge. However, it was argued by other councillors Windsor would not be the only municipality the auditor would have to help. Even with arguments from councillors and comments from the public, Borelli's motion was passed, and as a result, Mara's was defeated without a vote for his own motion. Mara says he was disappointed by the vote, but the decision has now been made.
It was a good discussion, and I think ultimately the community will decide on their representative and whether or not they reflected their views.
However, Kuzmaricek says the fight is not over.
Oh, again, we may have lost the battle, but again, we want to continue this fight to bring an independent Auditor General to the City of Windsor.
Now, while the proposal has been sent off to the province to consider, it's likely this won't be the end of the discussion at the municipal level. Melissa?